Okay, at this point we have the C major scale in 2 octaves. We also have these chords. We're going to call this the chord scale in 2 octaves. The next step, the final steps we have is we're going to come back up to text. We're going to select the annotation tool one more time. This is the same tool that gave us these labels up here. So look, we have our text box. Use my right arrows to get to these chords. Now, we're going to label the chords that are in we're going to label the notes in these chords. Once again, I have turned on caps lock, and I'm going to type in C. I'll hit dash, E, dash, G. The 3 notes in our C major chord are C, E, and G. I'm going to press the right arrow. D minor sounds like that, and the notes are D, F, A. Right arrow. We have E minor. These notes are E dash G dash B, right arrow. F major is F dash A dash C. G major is G dash B dash D. A minor is A, C, E. B, now this one we call B diminished. More on that in a future lesson, but this is B, D, and F. And our last one, we are back to C major, which is C, E, and G. Okay, I'm not going to make you mark these on the bass clef because it's all the same stuff, but we are going to use a different text tool. At this point, let's leave our annotation tool behind. We're still in text. Come over here. This is the lyrics tool. Now, this is going to put writing underneath the notes that we have. So I just clicked lyrics tool. Let's go back to our first C major chord in the treble clef. I don't know why it's jumping down to the bottom. Okay, so we've selected this chord, click lyrics, and we in music theory, we like to use Roman numerals. Think back to when we did our composition project, we had capital I's and capital V's. Those are Roman numerals for 1 and 5. That's how we mark our chords. C is the first note in our scale, and C major is our 1 chord in C major. So we're going to do a capital I, meaning 1. Now this would be lyrics right now, but you can't really sing piano, and you especially can't sing 3 notes on piano. But in music theory, we use Roman numerals underneath chords to tell us what those chords are. Technically, I should probably do this under the bass clef, but we're just going to keep on rolling. I'm going to press my right arrow key. Okay, we have lost our lyric box, so let's click on lyrics again. So if C is our first note, and C major is our first chord, our 1 chord, D is our second note, D is going to be our 2 chord. Now, you probably aren't used to seeing Roman numerals with lowercase letters, but that's exactly what we're going to do here. I told you earlier, D is a minor chord in C major. So we have C major here. I'm sorry. That's C major. It is a major chord. You don't need to know what that means. You just need to know C major is a major chord. D minor is a minor chord. It has a different sound to it. We're going to mark our minor chords with lowercase Roman numerals. Let's keep on moving. The next chord we have here is E, G, B. That is E minor. We're going to use 3 lowercase i's to show lowercase Roman numeral 3. Press right arrow. F is a major chord in C major. We're going to go back to our capital letters. 4 in Roman numerals is capital I, capital V. Right arrow. G is our 5 chord. We're going to mark that with a capital V for 5. A is minor. Now we're going to use a lowercase v with a lowercase I for minor 6. B is a diminished chord. That doesn't mean anything to you. It doesn't have to. Let's mark it V, I in lowercase. Now I'm going to press Shift and the number 8. And that's going to give me an asterisk there, just to show that it's something different. Finally, C major. We're back to C major, which as we know is our 1 chord, capital I.